Capricorns, how y'all doing? It's like, nah, okay, I'm about to do your October reading, so I'm gonna pull some cards for you guys. You know, Saturn, I think Capricorn is ruled by Saturn. Saturn just got out of its retrograde, so if you feel like you've been dealing with a lot of karmic debt, a lot of karmic bullshit over the past 5 months, then I'm sure you'll be relieved to know that at this point you can finally take a deep breath and breathe. I feel like October is going to be very eye-opening for a lot of people. Things start to make sense. Things are actually clicking in place. We've had to deal with the butt of a lot of trauma, a lot of trials, a lot of tribulations. And at this point, we've made it work. You know, we began to live with it. So October at least is going to look like a fresh breath of air. All right, so let's pull some cards to see what we got. Okay. All right. First card I pulled, the Emperor. You guys know who he is. This is actually kind of like an Aries card ruled by Mars, but this is a card of authority, of leadership, of self-discipline. I think you guys have really been sticking to a plan and abiding by it. You know, if you are the head of your household, you guys have been holding down the fort. You know, if you are the captain of your swim club, you know, you guys have been getting your team in shape. Like, you guys are just have been really on your shit, and that shows. You know, I think of anyone, of any zodiac sign, Capricorns, they're gonna work, they're gonna hustle, and they're gonna make it work. All right, no matter what they gotta do, you know. So I applaud you guys. But I think right now, you know, you've been focusing on yourself, not really maybe yourself. You guys do work a lot to make sure everyone around you is okay. So I think instead of being so financially financially oriented when it comes to taking care of people, I think now is the time to be a little bit more emotionally oriented, starting to repair those bonds with people that you are taking care of, or people who you feel connected to, so that you guys are understanding each other on a deeper emotional level. I know you guys aren't the most emotional. You guys are definitely very expressive beings. You know, you guys probably aren't like, you know, the type to like super cry or super laugh and, you know, let everybody know how you're feeling, but I know you guys do feel. You guys are sensitive creatures. It's really funny, but you act like hard asses, or you don't act, you guys just are, but like you're like hard asses, but you're a big baby too. I applaud. As a Capricorn moon, trust me, I understand. But yeah, I think at this point it's time to just start getting on a deeper emotional level with the people in your life. The Five of Cups is kind of just alluring to that. Not that you need to change anything per se, but I think as far as just opening up a little bit more, or at least letting other people kind of like come to you to, you know, just express whatever conflict or chaos is in their life. I know it might be emotionally bearing on you, but at this point, if you want to build your relationships, you guys need to pour into each other's cups. That's what the cups are all about. Emotionally, you know, fueling people, emotionally feeding people, I guess. With the Judgment card in reverse, I think you'll see that in October you'll find yourself kind of like, I don't know, probably feeling like you're gonna have some self-doubt as far as what it is you're doing to make these relationships stand strong. You don't have to, you know, purchase everything for someone to be okay. You don't have to, you know, sometimes keeping people in your life is just as good as having a simple conversation about how you're feeling, what it is that you like, what it is that you don't like. You know, it's as simple as that. It doesn't really have to be like, oh, well, you know, I know we can't go out to dinner or go out to drinks, or, and I know, I'm sorry, babe, I didn't get you this $10,000 watch. Like, you know, like, you guys don't have to keep the money out of it, keep the events out of it, keep the dramatics out of it. Just have good, old-fashioned, wholesome conversations with people, and you'll feel that, like, you'll really see who's in your life for you, okay, and not the people who are in your life because of what comes with you. The Judgment card in reverse is also kind of like about you know, just letting go of that inner critic, like just feeling like you know, stop being so hard on yourself, basically. That you've been very like about your shit. This card is kind of saying live a little, like just express yourself a little bit more. I know it's really embarrassing and really humiliating to be vulnerable, but honestly, that's a very strong part of emotional bonds. Like when somebody really gets to see the real you under all the skin, under the muscle, under the between the bones, like that organ that pumps blood into every vessel in our body. Like, you know, it's just kind of like when someone can really recognize the human in you and understand what comes with you. I think at this point that those are the types of connections that you need to be focusing on, feeding those connections emotionally. Whoever feels good in your life, I think it's time to really just focus on that feel good feeling and empowering yourself and the people around you because you guys trust each other so much. I'm going to be pulling a chakra energy card. It's going to give us some sort of affirmation mantra. So let's see what we get. Okay. It says, courage gives me the power to take action. Courage gives me the power to take action. Courage gives me the power to take action. Now sing it with me, y'all. So no, anyway, seriously, I know, like I said, vulnerability takes strength. You have to be courageous. It's gonna give you the power to open up to people, that action. So if you need to say it to yourself all through October, courage gives me the power to take action. Trust yourself. Don't let your self-doubts get you down. Don't let your inner critic kind of talk you down. Don't ignore the things that call for your growth, okay? So Capricorns, I hope this resonated. I hope you guys have a great October. Have a great day.